This is a serious posse for a serious woman. For a serious woman who for 21 years has served our community through an organization called Bethesda Cares. And Bethesda Cares does just that. She started with Bethesda Cares as a volunteer and grew it to an agency of 12 employees and 600 volunteers. During her tenure as executive director, Sue has played an invaluable role in our county's efforts to combat the scourge of homelessness. She served on or chaired dozens of committees. She and her staff prevented thousands of evictions. She and her staff eased the lives of multiple thousands of our residents living unsheltered. And because of the contributions of Sue and her staff, Montgomery County was one of 4 jurisdictions nationwide to accomplish the goal of ending homelessness among veterans by 2016, an effort that Chairman Leventhal was so passionate about as well. The work she and her staff do on a daily basis takes time, it takes persistence, it takes patience, but most of all, it takes trust. She and her staff do that work oh so well, really getting to know the clients they serve, each as individuals, each with a story, hopes, and dreams. There are many advocates in this county, many here today, on a variety of important issues. Sue is in a special class. She is someone we look to as the conscience of our county. Our county could use so many more. We have so many, but we can always use more. She's going to be hard to replace, but despite her retirement, I know she will stay involved in this great county. Mr. Leventhal?
Well, thanks, Mr. President. I have such admiration for the work that Bethesda Cares does. It takes a great deal of empathy, a great deal of patience. Homeless clients are literally the people most in need of anyone of the wide array of people who need the most help from government. These are individuals who have no place to live, individuals sleeping in the woods, sleeping in their car, sleeping in metro stations. But oftentimes the clients are not able mentally to make decisions in their own best interest, and so service providers like Bethesda Cares, led by Sue Kirk for the last 21 years, have to use an array of skills. It takes every possible skill to help these folks come in from outside and make services available, sometimes in the face of resistance. What I want to say, just since I've been given the microphone, is that we need to keep in mind that illnesses of the brain are really no different from illnesses of the shoulder or the knee or the kidney or the heart. Those who have mental illness, just like those who have any other form of illness, need to see a doctor, need to get help, need to get medicated, and we have to remove the stigma that comes along with mental illness, and I think that's the most important thing that all of us can do, and that Sue Kirk has led the way in understanding that these are people in need of help, in need of friendship, in need of food, in need of shelter, in need of permanent housing, and that they're people, they're neighbors, they're people who live in this community.
Thank you for loving beyond your family and yourself and bringing a much larger family into your heart. Those are the things that matter the most. And truly, when we look at and how we value and evaluate ourselves as people of this earth, it's really about how we treat others. And so from that perspective, you've gone above and beyond, and you should be so proud for the great pathway that you've set when it comes to showing how to love others, how to care for our community, how to make this world a better place. So, Sue, thank you for that.
So I think one of the greatest things you can say to somebody or hope for somebody is, may your life be a blessing. Sue Kirk's life has been a blessing for so many. Let me read this proclamation. Whereas Bethesda Cares, Inc., a nonprofit private agency founded in 1988 by Bethesda area congregations, the county, and concerned individuals, serves the working poor and people suffering from homelessness in Montgomery County and provides a wide range of critical services with minimal overhead. And whereas Bethesda Cares, Inc. prevents homelessness through its eviction and utility shutoff prevention grants for those on the verge of homelessness, eases homelessness through its meal program, clothing closet, and other services, and ends homelessness through extensive outreach, counseling, and referrals. And whereas without the efforts of Susan Kirk and others like her, who dedicate themselves year-round to providing guidance, assisting those in need, participating in events, and serving their community, critical needs could go unmet. And whereas under Susan Kirk's leadership, Bethesda Cares, Inc. has grown from a small church-oriented organization with volunteer leaders, a part-time director, and a small budget to an organization that has 11 full-time and part-time employees and more than 600 volunteers. And whereas under Susan Kirk's direction and in conjunction with multiple government and local partners, Bethesda Cares, Inc. has played an irreplaceable role in our county's efforts to end veterans and chronic homelessness in the county and is known throughout the county and state for its work in our community. And whereas Susan Kirk is a model for us all as we each pursue a life well lived. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland, hereby honors and applauds Susan Kirk as she retires as Executive Director of Bethesda Cares, Inc., and thanks her for her more than 21 years of tireless service in helping neighbors, friends, and families who have relied on her unselfish actions and goodwill. Signed on this 7th day of November in the year 2017 by myself as Council President.
Thank you so much. As you can tell, I don't travel alone. And that's the point I want to make. From the county council to my wonderful staff to the board of directors, we are all in it together. Shout out to the Chamber of Commerce over there. We work together as a community to make our lives a lot better in the community. So it's not me alone. It's not the individual. It is the whole group here that cares every day and makes the work count. Thank you for your support, and thank you, Craig, Roger, George, for your leadership on council for addressing needs of people that often are forgotten.